You ever feel like your brain just doesn't listen anymore? You sit down to work, to study, to read, and within seconds, your mind is somewhere else. Thinking about a text you haven't replied to, checking notifications you don't even care about, or just wandering. It's not that we can't focus, it's that focus doesn't stand a chance anymore. We're living in constant noise, not the kind you hear, but the kind that lives in your head. Every day, we're flooded with information messages, emails, short videos, ads, opinions, endless updates. It's like we've built this world where every second something is trying to grab our attention. And eventually, that becomes our default state. We don't even notice it anymore. We're constantly reacting, never really thinking. Our minds jump from one thing to the next so fast that silence starts to feel unnatural. When was the last time you just sat there doing nothing and didn't feel guilty about it? Most people can't, because the moment things get quiet, we reach for something to fill the gap. Our brains have been trained to need stimulation 24/7. And that's the real problem. We're not tired because we work too much. We're tired because our minds never stop spinning. We've built this weird new normal where multitasking is celebrated. You're answering texts while eating, scrolling while walking, checking emails while watching a show. You're doing 10 things at once, but somehow feeling like you're falling behind. And it's because you're not really doing any of them. You're just splitting your focus into tiny fragments until nothing feels satisfying. You read one sentence and your brain's already thinking about something else. You listen to someone talk, but you're halfway through planning a reply. You scroll through hundreds of ideas, but you can't hold on to one long enough to turn it into something meaningful. That's what overstimulation does. It makes everything shallow. I don't think this is about laziness or discipline. It's not that we don't care, it's that we're not built for this. Our brains evolved to handle a few things at once: survival, food, people around us. Now we're hit with more information in a single day than our grandparents dealt with in a month. And the craziest part is, we call it normal, we call it progress, but it's messing us up in ways we don't even realize. People talk about burnout like it's only from overworking, but sometimes burnout comes from doing nothing deeply. You're busy all the time, but you're not actually moving forward. And that creates this quiet anxiety like you're wasting your life even when you're trying your best. And I'm not saying technology is evil. It's not. It's a tool, a very powerful one, but it's designed to keep you hooked. You might think you're using it, but most of the time, it's using you. The truth is, these platforms are built to grab attention, and they're winning. You check one message, one notification, and suddenly 20 minutes are gone. And it's not just time you lose, it's mental energy. Every small distraction adds up, and by the time you try to sit down and focus again, your brain feels fried. We don't realize how expensive our attention really is. Not in money, but in energy. Every time you switch tasks, you're spending focus like currency. And most of us are broke without realizing it. So how do you fix it? You can't just delete every app and disappear. That's not realistic. But you can start being more intentional about how you live. You can build small habits that protect your focus. Put your phone in another room for an hour. Close your tabs. Do one thing at a time. And here's the thing, it is going to feel weird at first. You will feel restless. You'll reach for your phone out of habit even when you don't want to. But that's part of the process. Your brain's been overstimulated for years. It's not going to calm down overnight. Give it time and start small. 1 hour of real focus is worth more than an entire day of distractions. And the more you practice it, the more you start to see the difference. You'll feel less anxious, you'll think clearer, and you'll actually enjoy things again, even small stuff like cooking, reading, walking, or training. That's what focus gives you back, depth. And depth is what we've been missing. I think that's what people really mean when they say they want peace. It's not about escaping the world. It's about quieting the noise long enough to actually hear yourself again. And the truth is, nobody can do that for you. You have to create that space. You have to decide that your focus is worth protecting, because no one else will protect it for you. In 2025, being focused isn't normal anymore. It's rare, and that's what makes it powerful. If you've been trying to build better focus, better discipline, if you're trying to slow down to live with more intention, you are not alone. That's what this channel is about. If this message hit you, leave a like and subscribe. We're all figuring this out together. And if you want to see what happened when I took this idea to the extreme, I spent 30 days completely off social media to see what silence really does to your brain. You can watch that video right here.